So now let us discuss next method related to concentration of ore, that is leaching. So leaching is used when ore is soluble in suitable solvent. So basically two examples are provided as per the discussion part. Let us start with first one. In form of 2 marker short note, that is availability of obtaining alumina from its ore bauxite. Now, whenever we'll start with any step, first we have grinded powder form of that ore containing whatever the impurity which we want to remove. So initially whatever the ore containing alumina, that is nothing but aluminium, that is in form of bauxite, it containing earthly impurities, and along with that silica, iron oxide, maybe ferric or ferrous, and titanium oxide. So whatever we have powder form of ore that containing whatever the required form, that is aluminium oxide, that is bauxite composition, along with impurity of silicon, iron and titanium. When it is digested, that means heated at high temperature and pressure for a long time, that is called digestion. So when this powder form of ore is digested with NaOH in concentrated form, means concentrated NaOH solution at condition of 473 to 523 Kelvin and 35 to 36 bar pressure. Under this condition, whatever form we have available of aluminium in bauxite, that is converted in form of soluble salt. That means I can say soluble sodium aluminate complex. Number 2, if we have silica component which is available, that is also converted in form of soluble sodium silicate Na2SiO3. Whereas iron and titanium, when they combine with NaOH, they form their hydroxide which are insoluble. So by applying process of filtration, now two impurity components are removed. Now whatever filtrate is left out, it has sodium aluminate in soluble form and sodium silicate. Now as we know that as we dissociate Na plus ion and this is aluminate part, now as it is salt of strong base, it is basic in nature. So whatever filtrate we have, when we pass carbon dioxide gas, it is neutralized and there is release of NaCO3 and formation of alumina, which is insoluble, so it is settled down in form of solid component. Now normally this reaction is slow, and to make this process of precipitation of alumina faster, we use the concept of seeding process. Now what is this? During this process, whenever alumina start appearing as a solid, we add from the outside freshly prepared hydrated alumina in some smaller proportion. And as a result, it provides very small nuclei or nucleus, and so adsorption is very fast, precipitation is fast, and obtaining this hydrated part is also faster, which is insoluble. So after filtration, we have solid form of alumina. When this solid form of alumina heated very strongly at 1470 Kelvin, all moisture related impurities are removed and we have purest form of Al2O3, that is alumina, and then later it is applied for electrolytic technique for the isolation of aluminum metal. So after completion of first leaching technique, we can move towards the second technique related to leaching for the noble metals.